Hi everyone, my name is Rejoice and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the signs and symptoms of pregnancy, but before then I want us to have an idea of what pregnancy is. Now, pregnancy is the period from conception to birth. It is also defined as the period whereby the uterus empties its contents. This begins with the fertilization of an egg and its implantation. The fertilized egg develops to form the placenta and the embryo, which also develops to form the fetus. I also want you to know that a normal pregnancy lasts for 40 weeks, at least 40 weeks. Now, there are 3 stages of pregnancy. The first stage is the first trimester, which is the first 3 months of pregnancy. The next is the second trimester, which is the second 3 months of pregnancy. The third is the third trimester, which is the third 3 months of pregnancy. In pregnancy, I also want you to know that from 8 weeks of your pregnancy, it is known as the embryo, and thereafter it forms the fetus until it is being delivered. Now, what is fertilization? Fertilization simply implies the union between the male and female's gametes. When these 2 things come together, they form what is known as fertilization. Fertilization then occurs. Now, this fertilization is likely to take place or is likely to occur when there is an intercourse 48 hours before or 24 hours after the release of an egg. Now, let's talk about the signs and symptoms of pregnancy. Now, the general signs and symptoms of pregnancy are: number 1, the presumption sign, the possible sign, and the probable sign. The presumptive sign of pregnancy can be defined as those suggestive signs or some manifestations that actually makes one to believe that she is pregnant. This is not fully concluded on or is not yet conclusive, but due to some certain convictions that are being manifested, the person thinks that she is already pregnant. And some of those conditions are amenorrhea. It simply means the cessation of menstrual flow or the decrease in menstrual flow for at least 4 good weeks. Another one is breast changes. When you begin to notice some tinkling and sensation on your breast, this person will think that she is already pregnant. And number 3 is morning sickness, which is associated with weakness, nausea and vomiting, and this is usually present at the first 3 months of pregnancy but subside at 12 weeks. So when this person begins to notice all of this, she will conclude that she is already pregnant. Another one is bladder irritation. When there is a frequency of menses due to the pressure on the developing uterus. And the last one is quickening. This is the first movement that is being made by the fetus and then it was felt or is being also felt by the mother, and this is usually from 12 to 16 weeks. Now let's talk about the second signs and symptoms of pregnancy, which is the positive sign. The positive signs are actually the sure indications that tells that this person is truly pregnant. Number one is the visible fetal parts, and number two is the audible fetal heart sound. We also have the palpate fetal parts. We also have the fetal movements, the movements that are being made by the fetus. We also have the X-rays and the ultrasounds that are being made on that particular person that truly indicated or that indicates that she is truly pregnant. And now this leads us to the last sign and symptoms of pregnancy. Now the probable signs are those clinical signs that aren't yet conclusive and are not yet confirmed that that person is pregnant. Some of these signs are the Oschender signs, which implies the increased pulsation of the artery, usually at the lateral vaginal wall. We also have the presence of the HCG, which implies the human chorionic gonadotropin, which is usually present at the urine or blood of the woman from 4 to 6 weeks of her last menstrual period. We also have the Hilger sign, which is the softness of the isthmus. This is usually present from 6 to 12 weeks. And we also have a violent discoloration of the vagina. It usually occurs from 8 weeks. We also have the Braxton, the uterine growth, and many more of the signs and symptoms of the probable sign of pregnancy. Thank you so much for watching, and may God bless you. Let me know in the comment section if this was helpful, if you have any question or any contribution, or if there is a topic you will want us to discuss in my next video. Thank you, and see you.